You guys want to grow a business, you have to get along. Right. So here's what I'm thinking. You have a construction background.
That's right.
You have a real estate background.
True.
So why don't we split it up a little bit to we'll do a 51-49 rule. You still have to hear each other out because you still might have good ideas, but the ultimate say goes with the person that owns the 51% in that category.
I think that's a great idea.
Welcome back. I still have the one and only Tarek El Moussa on the line from our LA studio. How are you holding up? You seem like the best relationship counselor. Like, you need to move those like 51-49s to a therapy session. You're very good at it.
You know what? That's why the show is so fun. I mean, because house flipping is such an emotional business that half the time I feel like a counselor. You know, I'm talking to these people, I'm explaining things, and there's so much emotion involved. So that's one of the many reasons why the show is so much fun. It's not just a construction show. It's not just a real estate show. It's an emotional show as well.
I mean, communication is key, it seems, that in relationships as well as in real estate. So you're teaching me that as we go along.
Yeah, well, I would say I do know quite a bit about communication through all the things I've been through in the last few years. So now I make sure I'm an over-communicator.
Well, in that clip from Thursday's upcoming episode, you had to deal with brothers who had been less than successful in their flipping business. You've been very open and honest about working with your ex-wife. What is the key to a good partnership and keeping the business separate from the personal outside of communication, which is what we just discussed?
You know, the key to a good partnership is having the same goals. You know, there's going to be confusion in the process, but if two people or a team have the same goals, the same vision, that's what they need to focus on. And what happens is someone might have a different goal or vision than the other person, and that's where the problem starts. So if the two people going into a project understand the goal, which is to make the most amount of money possible, and every decision that needs to be made is around that decision, that's what they need to do.
Not a bad goal to have. Will we see your girlfriend Heather or your kids on Flipping 101 at all?
Oh, of course you're going to see the babies on Flipping 101. They were actually in the premiere episode last week, and Taylor was so cute. And Heather Ray Young, she's actually making a cameo appearance on one of the episodes, so we are just thrilled about it, and I just can't wait for the world to see us filming together.
Well, you and Heather are living together now, right? How has that been?
It's been amazing. You know, we actually ended up moving in together after about a week of meeting, and we're about 8 months in, and it gets better by the day. You know, she's my best friend in the world, and we have the most fun ever, and I just couldn't be happier.
You moved in after a week of meeting each other? Did I just hear that correctly?
Yeah, you know, when I go for something, I just go all in, just like I do with business. And, you know, I saw her. She was beautiful. We went out. She had the most amazing personality. And, you know, since the night we met, we've been inseparable.
I'm curious, though, if you have a disagreement with her in the house, who's winning?
Oh, if we have a disagreement in the house, who's winning?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's always winning, of course, but really I'm winning. I just don't tell her.
Yeah, you make her think that it's her idea, right? I see how you work. Well, what would you say is the biggest challenge when moving in with a significant other?
The biggest challenge in moving in with a significant other, you know, for me, I didn't really see any challenges because I just lay it all up front. You know, like I told her, listen, I'm messy, I don't pick up, I'm unorganized, I don't cook, and I don't clean. And if you can appreciate all those amazing things that I have to offer, we should move in together. And, you know, it's her decision to move in with me, so she can't complain about it.
I mean, no cooking, no cleaning, and you're messy? I don't know, Tarek. I don't know what that says. Do you see any wedding...
Messy, not dirty. Yeah, look, there's a difference.
There is a difference. Do you see any wedding bells in your future?
Well, I think the future is extremely bright, and I'd probably have to tell her that before I told you that.
I don't know why. Why? I mean, we're doing everything unorthodox here. You're moving in after a week. I feel like you tell me first.
Yeah.
It's communication 101, Tarek. That's what I'm learning from you.
Exactly. Just like flipping 101.
Exactly. Well, a lot of fans are wondering, will Flip or Flop be coming back this year?
So believe it or not, we are currently halfway through filming season 9 of Flip or Flop. And I'll tell you what, this show changes every single day. The projects get bigger, the designs get better, and I feel like season 9 is going to be the best season ever.
Congratulations, that's massive. I'm curious, will Christina make an appearance on Flipping 101?
Will she make an appearance on Flipping 101? As of right now, I would say I'm not sure, but you know what? One thing I've learned about life is you never know what can happen, so we'll see.
I mean, my God, you have a gorgeous girlfriend, you have children, you have 2 shows. How do you balance it all?
You know, balance is tough, you know? I'll be honest, I am a little bit overworked, I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but it's a choice. So, like, I choose to live this life. I choose to have the goals I have, you know? So I accept that and I acknowledge that, and I'm okay. I'm up for the challenge.
I love that attitude. You predicted that Christina would never have another kid, and you were wrong this time. Were your kids excited to have a new little brother?
Wait, I predicted she would never have a kid? Who said that?
I mean, that's what little birdies are telling me. That's what I heard that you said.
I don't remember telling that to any little birdies, although I didn't think she would, but she did. And, you know, their baby Hudson, I think he's about 6 months old now. It's getting easier on them. It's great for them. It's great for the kids. And, you know, my kids just love their new little brother, and everything's going great for them.
Do all the kids, the siblings and step-siblings, do they all get along?
Yeah, everybody gets along great, you know, and it makes me happy as a father, you know, to know that my kids are around other kids and they're friends and they travel and they have fun. So I'm just really happy how everything played out.
Do you and Heather ever double date with Christina and Ant?
Do we double date with Christina and Ant?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Hey,
what do you think?
I think you kind of do. I could see that you being such a good, strong communicator that I could see this actually working out. This is a modern family.
I'm just teasing. No, I don't think we'll be double dating anytime in the near future.
I think you're mature enough to handle it, though. I will take that as a compliment. I'm saying that. Well, I want to take it back to Flipping 101. In a nutshell, what can we look forward to in this debut season?
I mean, you're just going to see some of the wildest transformations, some of the biggest risks a flipper can make. Like, if you think my first show, Flipper Flop, was high stress, you have to watch Flipping 101 because every single episode is like a brand new flip. So there's so many problems, so many issues, so many emotions involved, and it's just a really exciting show. So if I could say one thing, I would say give one episode a shot, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed.
Before I let you go, I have a few questions. One, is there any other like reality star that you'd love to work with, flipping houses with? Like, do you think any crossovers in your future?
Ooh, crossovers. Well, I would love to do a high-end house flipping show with the one and only Heather Rae Young, so that might be in our future one day.
Oh, that would be very fun. And lastly, before I let you go, I mean, listen, you're a coach, you do this all yourself. Is your like first piece of advice to anyone who wants to get into house flipping the same, or do you really tailor it to the couple and what their knowledge is?
It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. Each person is unique in their own special way, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the foundation and the foundations of what you need to do to flip houses.
And is there ever not a right time to get into this as either a hobby or as a full-blown career? I mean, does the housing market have to be good? Is there any any detriment?
If you were to ask me, the right time to get into real estate was yesterday. So it doesn't matter the market you're in. People get transfers every day. People get divorced every day. You know, people's homes flood every day, fire damage every day. So the real estate market always has opportunity.
Well said, Tarek. Thank you so much for chatting with us today. I learned so much from you. I really appreciate it.
All right, I had such a great interview, and I hope you love the show.
Flipping 101 with Tarek El Moussa airs Thursdays at 9/8 Central on HGTV.